What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and I'm looking at another premium Bandai Kamen Rider Geats Raise Buckle. And this is quite old. I want to say this came out a few months ago, but I got a second run because they had pre-order cutoffs, but then they did a second batch, and I got one on that second batch, so I'm just now getting it. And this could not have come at a worse time for me because I'm not gonna lie, after looking at the Geats 9 buckle and then going to this, a little bit disappointing. It's a little bit lackluster when you think about it. But we got the Jyamato buckle, and I think it actually does look pretty cool. We got, obviously, Jyamato form buffa. We got a Jyamato rider up there. It says a Jyamato buckle. You got it right there. I think it's telling you don't have a desire driver within this. Push. You have Buffa going to push it. He's just like, I'll push the button. You obviously get a cracked blank ID core, I'm gonna call it. Don't eat it. Yep. Push. Just all it's saying is push. And yeah, it doesn't, again, it says Jyamato buckle on the side. Contents, recycle. But yeah, that's kind of it for the box. There's not a whole lot this buckle does, but before I get too into it, let's bring the buckle in here with the desire driver, and we'll take a look. Yeah, also, I really do like this box. I think it's funny that I'm getting this. Spoiler alert, if you aren't past the part where Buff is Jyamato. Well, Buff is Jyamato, if you're not past that, spoiler alert, but he's no longer really using this buckle, so I think it's kind of funny. But I do like that we get a different ID core, and honestly, I think the buckle itself does look nice. But let's get the buckle in here, and we will talk about it. And here's all the stuff that came in the box. Let's start off with this broken ID core, which, just because I'm going to bring it in later, it does have different cracking than any of the other cracked buckles. So here is it compared to the cracked buffa. This does not come with this set. This came with the ID core set. But this one does come with it because this is the one we often saw just normal pawn Jyamato just kind of slap into drivers and then use the buckle. But let's just pop it in. Doesn't really glow that well. But that's not the point. But let's take a look at the buckle. I think it actually does look pretty neat. I like the vines and everything, and it even has like a brown paint wash to make it look like it's like in dirt or something, or like rusted, which I think is kind of neat. You got like this little green orb at the thing. You obviously have the famous button on the box that the box wants you to push, so if you push it in, and this is rail 74, and this just does all the same sound. So I'm not bringing in the vision driver, the magnum shooter. This will just get the same old great sound. It tells the belt to really just shut up. So I will only bring in one buckle to show what it does with other buckles, because it really doesn't do anything with other buckles. Matter of fact, it barely does anything with the desire driver. But yeah, let's press the button. Even if you hold it, it doesn't do anything. It's just... that's it. So, let's get into the function with the desire driver. Just put it in here. And as soon as you put it in, it will immediately go into the Jyamato transformation. So, it immediately goes into the Jyamato transformation. And I do like that you can see that it looks like the vines are going into the ID core. I think that's really good. But if you press the button... so yeah. It doesn't have anything different. And that's all it really does in the desire driver. You can still see that this is still glowing, but if we pop it off, You can actually see that it glows a little bit red when you deactivate it, which I think is kind of neat. But let's do something fun. Let's bring in the Buffa ID core. Let's bring in the zombie buckle. So let's do the Jyamato. So yeah, that's what it does with another buckle. Nothing different. And even if you slide it in second. Oh, and now my driver deciding not to work. Come on, zombie buckle. I know you can do it. Alright, here we go. So, if you use it after you transform with the Jyamato buckle, that's all you get. So yeah, that's all it does no matter what. Which means I did just waste my time. But whatever. Yeah, my Desire driver fought me a little bit. If you know, that's just kind of a common problem, and I think my batteries are dying, so I kind of need to get some fresh batteries in my Desire driver. But overall, I'm mixed on the Jyamato buckle. Look-wise, I think it looks really cool. Sound-wise and everything else, for a premium item that I probably paid about the same price for the retail release of the Geats 9 buckle, like, yes, it's unfair to compare these two because they are two very different items, but I don't know, I feel like this could have been a retail release with how little it does. So I don't know if there was something that changed or what, because this was very prominent in the show. I don't know, it's like, I do like it, it's just not my favorite. Like, I don't know, it's not that exciting, especially this late into the game. And again, I guess if you ever just want to, you can just do that now at will. But overall, I can recommend it if you are a Jyamato fan, but if you're looking if you're only picking and choosing what buckles to get, I think there are better ones you could get. And maybe you can find this on a sale later. I'm not sure. But I'm very mixed on it. I do like it, but it's definitely not my favorite, especially this late into the game. But I'm glad to have it in the collection. I'm glad to have a new ID core. New ID cores are always fun, even if this is kind of boring. And, you know, I can now display zombie Jyamato Buffa if I really wanted to as in my belt. So, I don't know. What do you guys think of the Jyamato buckle? Tell me down in the comments. What do you guys think of the Jyamato riders? Yeah, this is a pretty quick one because there's nothing else for it really to do in any of the other toys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, I'm very mixed. But, yeah, I guess until whatever I do next, thank you so much for watching. And, until then, bye.